I didn't know a lot about Gallant going down there. All I knew is that he comes off through his social media as being larger than life, a big persona.
25-year-olds like, God, this guy's Jesus.
Never know how you're going to vibe with them once you get with them in person. We have a respectable company. It's not like we don't know what we're doing.
So I dropped the course and I sold it, I think, 400 times and made like $70,000. I was so scared. What had happened though was the opposite. I became like Gallant Dill.
It's not about reaching a level. It's not about an income. It's not about a lifestyle. I need to constantly be challenged personally. The world tells you to judge success in life by numbers. And I don't judge success by numbers. That's an arbitrary game I enjoyed playing.
Say, man, I got a badass massage chair. You have one of those massage chairs?
Mm-mm.
It massages like the whole body. It's every day on my laptop, just like.
Not a lot of people under the age of 30 have achieved the things that he has. But I think that set this tone where he felt like he needed to put a show on a little bit. I actually think Gallant and I could learn a ton from each other. And I was trying to get the barriers to come down when I said, I don't know about you.
Younger guys are like, oh, I love to watch it so much. The guy now is how do you treat the people around you? How do you treat your wife? How do you treat your kids? Because that's who I'm trying to be better at. Because that's where I lacked. I was all about, I have the most. Now it's, how can I give and be better to everyone in my life?
I was just trying to level, right? Like, most people in that environment, if they're in my boat, they're gonna try to flex. I was trying to be humble, be like, dude, I don't know anything, sell me. I struck up a conversation with his wife, and I had just said, I think you'd really vibe with my wife. I sensed a sweetness in there, just a vibe that I felt like Susan would get along with. Chelsea was just so sweet. She didn't shy away from the ostentatious things that they've done, but she didn't flaunt them either.
You're gonna cheat on your wife, what are you doing to your business partners? You know what I mean? Like, this person's not loyal. When I see a guy who's been with someone for 20 years, I like, this guy's a loyal, sincere, good quality person. After this evening, I really believe in you as a coach and a person. Tonight, I got to see...
You get to see the real me a little bit.
I got to see the guy that I would go to Breckenridge to learn from. And I now believe that I can learn a lot from you.
I think all of a sudden, I went from either a competitor to just a human that he actually kind of gets along with.
The meat out of the claws. I have like your name on something. I never imagined I'd have it on the wall and glasses and cars. Yeah, and we put way too many miles on the Mercedes, and it's not that comfortable. And we like to eat inside the car. We don't like to really go in places. And then we got custom wheels coming next week. They're going to be blacked out and they look really cool. So I hit a button and you see that? That's an awning, so it actually goes across, so you can like sit outside, move the TV out and like sit outside and actually enjoy being around outside.
My big takeaway from Gallant is I knew fundamentally what a brand was, a personal brand. I knew what they looked like. I saw different products people put out.
The 12-year by Pappy's one of the best ones too.
It's his favorite.
So we can kind of get a distinct flavor of each.
I feel completely confident in my ability to shape, structure, and direct the direction that my brand is going.
Like where I've invited people out to the house. Let me see this. Here we go. Here's one perfectly.
I trust Taylor a ton. So when Taylor's like, man, this is going to be worth our money, we should go down there and do this. Even though it was difficult to articulate what we're going to get out of it.
Some of y'all need a little more help. Some of y'all are still struggling. Some of y'all need help with this. And this is where you lay out the PSO.
But what it did do is it showed me that there are countless ways for me to frame what I do and how to package that to different demographics, to different groups. That I could package it up one way for business owners and executives. Package it up one way and explain it differently if I was going to be working with a bunch of up-and-coming contractors, contracting entrepreneurs.
Quality customers to my door every single day. It's Google Ads. About a year.
Taylor has it. I've never done something like that with Taylor where I'm like, that was a complete waste of money. It's exactly what I needed. I really wish Gallant was the very first thing we did before ever launching my brand.